Welcome to Medos tutorial. So, I'm going to take you through the app and its functionality. Let's begin. So when you click the app will open with the logo Medos. So you'll be greeted, hello Henry, your institution, streaks, XP, simulation. So weekly XP resets every week back to 100. So, and you'll receive new conditions that you'll have to perform to gain extra XP. So there's a daily challenge. Today's daily challenge is Miriam Naliaka. Here you can see top clinicians. Here you can see progress by case, practice your week cases, and some things like that. So let's begin from the bottom. No, let me show you. So here you can see your notifications. At the bottom, you can log out. At the about section, you can see about the app, the system explained, and other things. At the settings page, you can edit your quick action bar. You can add or delete. So you can turn off alarms, you can turn off sound effects, you can turn off haptics and reduce motion if you are allergic to motion. Then at analytics, you can see your weekly stats, monthly stats. At Doctor's Lounge, you can chat, you can reply to chat and other functionalities. You can create posts like that. So at chats, you can see your chats, you can reply to your friends. And you can also, if you have friends, you can tap them and then text them, something like that. Then challenges, you can challenge your friends, create new challenge, select friend. If you have a friend, it will be shown there. Then you can see all your friends, and you can tap them, or you can request friends, search the friend by name. If the friends are available in Medos, you'll be able to find them. Then there's leaderboards. You can see who's leading who is leading in the global leaderboards. This is the weekly XP that resets every week. This is the monthly that resets every month. And this is the combined score of diagnosis and ward points leaderboards. This is the institutional leaderboards. So all members of the score of the members within an institution will be calculated and summed up. That will be helped to see which institution ranks better. So to improve institutional points, individual members of the institution should be able to score high points. Here you can see among your friends who's leading. Yeah, and best ward managers, that's the point that ranks ward managers. Then ward round, you'll be able to admit patients into the ward. The ward UI is similar to the simulation UI. So let's go to cases. The cases here are chosen by an algorithm that will show you 3 cases because patients walk in randomly with different cases. So you can bookmark a case if you want to focus on a certain case first, then come back to this. So I have bookmarked this one, Bryson Shingulu. Then we can tackle Aisha Mohammed. So you can see the situation, the background, the assessment, the recommendation. You can take over here. So you can begin general appearance. You can see hydration, something like that. It will show you an image for every case. You can attach an IV cannula. Since he's a child, you can give a 22 gauge, yes, and it will see it is Nini. The system reacts to what you do. As you can see, oxygen it is at 97. When I add another oxygen, it will jump to at 99 or 100. Let's start oxygen. You can see it moved. See, the system is reacting to what you do. So the system is dynamic. So you can search your differentials before you do an investigation because you must know the differentials so you can do investigation to rule out the differentials. So after you search up the differentials, you come to investigations, you search the investigation that you want. If you want aspartame, yes, you can see sputum culture sensitivity. Also, you can talk to the patient, you can tap this or just type your own words like that. So then here you can see a notification, oxygen therapy, what is happening. Then here you under management, you scroll like this, management. This is where you search for drugs. Let's say you search for paracetamol. Yeah, paracetamol. So if you want to give a drug IV, you must have IV access and things like that. So also there are quick activities like surgeries. that can be done here. You can see book appendectomy, arrange agent delivery, and other things like that. So when you are confident with you have administered the medication, you have done the investigations, you can click here and search the diagnosis. So you can select the diagnosis, then review commitment, then you can commit, and that will be triggered to a debrief that will tell you what you have done right and what you have done wrong. So that's all. See you in the app. All the best with your clinical reasoning. Bye.